About 1 year ago, I received this titanium poker chip in the mail along with an invitation to check out a new top secret project from Ford in Las Vegas. It also said that if you attended this exclusive gathering, it would come with the eligibility to receive an allocation for a top secret car being unveiled at the event. At first I was thinking it's the next generation Ford GT, probably a hybrid with 1,000+ horsepower, something crazy, until I flipped over the poker chip and saw the Mustang logo on the back. So a new top secret Mustang it is, and since Ford has expanded the use of the Mustang name to other cars like the Mach-E, anything seemed possible. Rumors were flying around from a mid-engine Mustang to maybe even a completely new supercar using the Mustang name. So obviously we're talking about the Mustang GTD, a race-inspired track car for the street aiming to take down the likes of the Porsche GT3 RS, and the GTD specs did not disappoint. They included a transaxle over 800 horsepower from a 5.2-liter supercharged V8, a multi-link suspension, as well as active aero. It was a pretty amazing event where I was able to mingle with Ford executives, car collectors, other influencers, and of course, check out the car in person, which is completely amazing. GTD based off the GT3 race car, rear transaxle over 800 horsepower. I'm lucky enough to get an allocation for this. We're at the opening event, and we're gonna kind of check it out. Carbon ceramic brakes, titanium wheels, carbon fiber drive shaft. It's just wild. Active aero in the back, probably in the front too. We didn't get all the specs yet, but we'll do a walk around some of the technology here today and check out what we got coming. This will be my first Ford Mustang, so let's go. So in the past year, we've seen the GTD hit a few different events at Car Week and most recently at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Seen doing massive burnouts, racing up the hill at some crazy speeds, and while unfortunately I wasn't able to make it to Goodwood this year to see the GTD in action, I hope there will be some upcoming opportunities to experience the car. Now, since Ford said the car would be extremely limited and there would be certainly not enough made to satisfy the demand, they started an application process just like they did in 2017 for the Ford GT, so interested buyers would submit their application along with a video for a chance to be selected to buy this $300,000 plus car. Now, since I had the poker chip and I attended the premiere in Las Vegas, I was advised that I did not need to go through that official application process. Ford said they received 7,500 applications, and apparently the selection process has begun. I received an email this morning from the Ford GT Mustang concierge saying that I'd received an early access allocation. Now, along with this email came a few documents to sign and return and some details about how the GTD buying process will work, which I'm gonna go over now. In summary, Ford will not be selling the cars directly to the customer. The customer will be responsible for finding a participating Ford GTD dealer, and the purchase and price and all the terms of the sale will be determined by the seller or that dealer. Also stated is there will be a 2-year no sale agreement in place. So GTD buyers cannot sell the car for 2 years without first offering the car back to the selling dealer or maybe Ford. Now, this can be enforced by various means, including put a lien on the title to prevent selling or transferring ownership. Also includes a $50,000 penalty or the profit from the sale, including attorney's fees, whichever is greater. So it sounds like people are not going to be selling it because, of course, what happened with the previous Ford GT and so forth. So it sounds like the dealer could mark the car up above MSRP, but it's up for the buyer to choose the dealer. So it seems like this is not going to happen because the buyer could just find a dealer that's willing to sell the car at MSRP, or, you know, that dealer won't get to sell a Mustang GTT at all. It was also noted in the documents that Ford will only be producing 300 cars for the 2025 and 2026 model years. The docs do state that the documents are only valid for 2025 and 2026 model years. So does this mean there's only 2 years of production for a total of 300 cars, or will they make more later on and it'll be subsequent and different agreements for the model years after that? Now, all that remains to be seen, so I guess we'll just see where it goes. I'm just happy to get the allocation. Now, there's also an NDA included non-disclosure agreement. So from now on, I'm bound by this NDA to refrain from discussing upcoming confidential and secret information as this process continues. So off we go into the journey of owning my first Mustang. Being allotted an early access car is certainly exciting, and I'll be sure to keep everyone updated on the channel as much as I can possible. So click down here and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and want to track the progress of this GTD. So now I just have to figure out where the GTD will slot into my incoming car schedule, as garage space is obviously pretty limited here. The latest to arrive, of course, is my first Porsche, this 911 Turbo S in Guards Red here behind me. And I believe my Lamborghini Revuelto has just landed at the port. It actually shows up on my app. And that should be at my dealer pretty soon. With the Revuelto right in the corner, my Huracan Technica, which is not here, that's actually in for service, has to go. So my Technica is for sale. So if you are interested or know anyone interested, the car is actually listed at my dealership, Magden Motors. So you can head over to magdenmotors.com and check out all the specs. If that car sells before, great. If not, then I might just give it back to the dealer on trade for my Revuelto. Also on orders, my Ferrari 296 GTB. I also have a 296 GTS, which is the convertible version of the GTB, and a V12 powered Pro Sangue. Now timing on those is very uncertain, but I believe the 296 GTB was just locked in for production, so that's probably about 6 to 9 months away. Now I also plan on ordering the Huracan successor, the Tamari or whatever that's called. That should be shown soon. I thought it was a car week, but I hear it's going to be a little bit later. That car is said to have a twin turbo V8 revving to 10,000 RPM plus hybrid, so that car is going to be making 900 horsepower. So in the works, if you watched my previous video, is the new Corvette C8 ZR1 to replace my Z06. I was just at the world premiere of the ZR1, and that car was a shocker to everyone, making 1,064 horsepower while keeping the 5.5 liter flat plane crank V8 was an incredible surprise. That car should be an absolute monster, running 9s in the quarter mile, trapping over 150 miles an hour, top speeds over 215 miles an hour. Of course, we can't forget the Koenigsegg Gemera. I hope to get more info on that during Car Week coming up, and possibly plan a trip to Sweden to visit the factory. I would imagine we're probably still 1 to 2 years away from taking delivery. We were pretty late in the ordering process for the Gemera. I also ordered a new Tesla Model S Plaid. Mine's getting slow. It's got 40,000 miles. I'm going to order a brand new Plaid. I'm going to have the track pack installed. So I have those carbon ceramic brakes, bigger calipers, the special lightweight wheels and tires, 200 mile an hour top speed, all that stuff. So possibly looking to set some new records in the Tesla Plaid when that gets delivered. Can't wait to continue with the Ford Mustang GTT ordering process, and I will keep you in the loop as much as I can. Thanks for watching.